Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you the top 10 sports anime in my opinion. Keep in mind there's many more good sports anime out there, but these ones I especially enjoyed watching, and I tried to include old ones and new ones. They are in no particular order, so without further delay, let's get into it. In number 10 we have Aoharu x Machinegun. This anime is about airsoft. Aoharu x Machinegun is an action comedy shonen genre anime about a girl named Tachibana mistaken for a boy. This anime has personally exceeded my original expectations since the first episode. The story follows high school student Hotaru, a girl disguised as a boy that through strange events finds herself drawn into the world of survival games with another person. The two form a team and aim to be the best in Japan. Now this anime exceeded my expectations like I said. It's not well known and I never heard about it, so I thought it wouldn't be that good, but I still gave it a try and was pleasantly surprised. The story mainly follows Hotaru's point of view. The episodes have a smooth flow in them, it always keeps me engaged and loves making me scream at the screen for another episode. If you like an anime packed with action and a scary main character, this one is definitely for you. Number 9 comes with Hinomaru Sumo. In professional sumo there are no weight classes. It's a savage sport where the strongest survive and anyone willing to test their strength can step into the ring. There is, however, a minimum size requirement to be a pro sumo wrestler, and young Hinomaru Ushio, incredibly talented and hardworking though he may be, does not meet that requirement. This small boy has big dreams of reaching the highest class of sumo, but the only way he could possibly go pro is if he becomes the high school Yokozuna, a title given to the strongest wrestler in high school tournaments. This anime is fairly recent, but still one of the best sumo animes out there. Watching Ushio's journey as he overcomes his problems is definitely pleasing, and there is also a lot of action and badass moments. If you never tried a sumo anime, this one is really good start, so why not give it a try? In number 8 we have One Outs. This one is kinda old but still a really good watch. One Outs is the story of the extremely scrambler and his battle to completely crush his opponents in the Japanese baseball league. After losing a one-outs game, Kojima, a professional baseballer, asks Toha to join the team. Kojima desperately hopes that Toha will lead them to the championship. However, the owner of the team sees the vastly talented creature as a threat to the income generated by the team. Rising to the challenge of swaying the owner, Toha suggests a one-of-a-kind one-outs contract. Every out Toha pitches will earn him 5 million, but with every one he gives, he will lose 50 million. Watch how Toa uses his apparent intelligence to overcome any opponent and still come out of it with a good amount of money. If you like an extremely smart character, One Out brings you Toha, which is by definition a genius. So if nothing else, give this one a try. Number 7 comes with Slam Dunk. This anime might be old, but it still competes with the newer basketball animes. That's how good it is. Sakuragi, infamous for his temper, massive height, and fire red hair, enrolls in Sohoku High, hoping to finally get a girlfriend and break his record of being rejected 50 consecutive times in middle school. One day, a girl named Haruko approaches him without any knowledge of his troublemaking and asks him if he likes basketball. Sakuragi immediately falls head over heels in love with her, blurting out that he loves it. And the beginning of the journey of Sakuragi learning how to play the game of basketball begins. You know that feeling when you don't really want to watch something because maybe it's too big, but when you start doing it amazingly, you have lots of fun? Well, that's how Slam Dunk works, because of its integral comedy. Watch Slam Dunk if you're into sports or basketball anime, and you definitely won't regret it. Number 6 comes with Hajime no Ippo. Ippo has been bullied his entire life. This one time he was saved by Takamura, who happens to be a boxer. Ippo faints from his injuries and is brought to the gym to recover. As he wakes up, he's amazed at his new surroundings in the gym and asks Takamura to train him in boxing. Thinking that Ippo does not have what it takes, Takamura gives him an impossible task and a 1-week time limit. With a sudden desire to get stronger for himself and his hardworking mother, Ippo trains relentlessly to accomplish the task within the time limit. Thus, Ippo's journey to the top of the boxing world begins. Although this anime is kinda old, it's still a really nice watch, and to be honest, the art is also pretty good in my opinion. So you should definitely give this a try if you like boxing or if you just like sports anime in general. In number 5 we have Running with the Wind. Former ace runner Kakeguru is chased away from a convenience store for shoplifting. Shaking off his pursuer, he runs into IG, another student from his university. IG is impressed by Kakeru's agility and persuades him to live in a rundown apartment where IG resides along with 8 other students. Having lost his entire apartment deposit, Kakeguru accepts the offer reluctantly. However, IG reveals a secret during Kakeguru's welcome party. The apartment is actually the dormitory of the Kansei University Track Club. Now, I didn't know what to expect from this running anime. I think this was the first and only one that I watched. My honest opinion is that this anime is amazing, to be honest. From the art to the development of the characters, it all fits in to create a really nice and heartwarming story. Give this one a try if you feel like it, honestly. Number 4 comes with Baby Steps. Diligent and methodical honor student Maruo decides to exercise more during the little free time he has available because he is worried about his health. For this reason, after seeing a flyer, he joins a tennis club at the beginning of his freshman year. During his free trial at the club, he meets Natsuo, another first-year student who is determined on becoming a professional tennis player due to her love for the sport. Maruo's boring days come to an end, as the more he plays tennis, the more he becomes fascinated by it. Baby Steps is a story of a boy who makes the most of his hardworking and perfectionist nature to develop his own unique playing style. The reason why I like Baby Steps so much is because you have someone who is a total newbie at the sport but uses everything he has learned in life to become better, and the growth of the character is really what makes me watch more of this. In number 3 we have Yowamushi Pedal. This one is kinda like Baby Steps, where you have a newbie at the sport, but with hidden abilities. Onoda is a cheerful otaku looking to join his new school's anime club, eager to finally make some friends. Unfortunately, the club has been disbanded and he takes upon himself to revive it by finding new students. Without much luck, Onoda decides to make a round trip to Akihabara on his old bicycle, a weekly 9-kilometer ride he has been completing since 4th grade. This is when he meets fellow first-year student Himazumi, a determined cyclist who is using the school's incline for practice. Surprised by Onoda's ability to climb the hill with a specific type of bicycle, Himazumi challenged him to a race, with the proposition of joining the enemy's club should Onoda win, and thus begins the young boy's first step into the world of high school bicycle racing. Number 2 comes with Welcome to the Ballroom. I know this is a bit different from your usual sports anime, but trust me when I say it's good. Tatara is a shy middle schooler who has no particular plan for the future. He has gotten through life by avoiding any kind of confrontation and blending in with the crowd. But blending in isn't really enough most of the times, as some bullies harass him for money. Luckily, he is saved by a man named Kaname. Kaname invites Tatara to his dance studio. Although he would normally never set foot in such a place, Tatara is captivated by Sengoku's commanding presence. The story follows Tatara as he falls in love with the dancing girl. The one thing I love the most about this anime, besides the story of course, it's the animation. It's just flawless and beautiful, at least for me. If you think you might like this, give it a try, definitely. In number 1 we have Haikyuu. This is my favorite sports anime and one of my favorites overall, and of course, many people know it. Inspired after watching a volleyball ace named Little Giant in action, small-statured Hinata revives the volleyball club at his middle school. The newly formed team even makes it to the tournament, however, their first match turns out to be their last when they are brutally squashed by the king of the court, Kageyama. Hinata vows to surpass Kageyama, and so after graduating from middle school, he joins Karasuno High School's volleyball team, only to find that his sworn rival Kageyama is now his teammate. I love the storytelling of this anime, the development of the characters, and how they overcome the new challenges ahead of them. If you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend that you try it, because to be honest, you won't be disappointed. Now guys, this was the top 10 sports anime. There are many more good sports anime that I didn't include in this list, so if you want a part 2, I can totally make that happen. Did you find any anime that you didn't know or that you're curious to watch? If you liked it, leave a like and comment down below. You can also comment to let me know what type of video you want next. And don't forget to activate the bell so you don't miss any video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.